I've got, the faggot king here, Richard, to tell me about faggots. You've got, like, starting from now, because this is a cookery programme, you see, you've got 30 seconds to explain to me all about faggots, all about black country cooking, without mentioning the word black country once. That should get him going, shouldn't it?
That should be very exciting. Have a go. Yes, well, I'll try that now. Here in the area, as I say, we are very famous for our faggots and peas, and in this particular area of the Black Country,
that's one.
The faggots and peas are as though like Yorkshire pudding is to Yorkshire, and we're very proud of the traditional Black Country food of faggots and peas.
Right, faggots and peas, as created by the king, are precisely that. They are wonderful, wonderful things, and they're so wonderful that I'm going to have a little taste of them, if I may. You always have, every typical faggot manufacturer and faggot eater always, of course, wears a silk bow tie, a neatly double-breasted blazer, stuff like that, because it's traditional. We like to stay with tradition here. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Eater always, of course, wears a silk bow tie, a neatly double-breasted blazer, stuff like that, because it's traditional. You always have, every typical faggot manufacturer and faggot eater always, of course, wears a silk bow tie, a neatly double-breasted blazer, stuff like that, because it's traditional. We like to stay with tradition here. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Ow! Keep going. They love it when I do things like that. I had a late night last night, that's the truth of it. Anyway, there we are. I just have a new plate, and a new bit of gravy. Even that's hot. They're really trying to sabotage me today. Do you know, in the sink over there, you won't believe this, we've got about 11 plates of half-eaten faggots, because I haven't been too successful this morning doing the simple tasks of, spooning delicious mushy peas onto a plate, a very simple round plate with a wonderful faggot on it. Mike cooked them and I can't even serve them. It's quite extraordinary. Listen, why did you, on the other hand, give up that glittering career in London as a chef with sort of nouvelle cuisine and stuff like that, to come down here and cook the humble faggot?
Well, what's wrong with that, Keith? I can't see anything wrong with coming back here to my roots here in the Black Country.
That's
mate,
four.
And keeping alive the two traditional faggots and peas that we're all very proud of in the area. A nice faggot here, mushy peas, come back from a hard day's work, nice drop of real ale from the Black Country, and what's any better than that?
Couldn't be a lot better.
Great.
I'll tell you what, though, there's a divergence here, so I had a mouthful. Divergence of opinions. Richard makes his faggots differently from the Floyd family in Somerset. Very worrying indeed. Look, dear boy, I'm sorry about this. Right. Let's pop that out of the way, will you? Yeah. So I must get down to some real work. Look, I'll explain all of this, but first of all, look at the ingredients. Richard, the caul, or they call it kell up here. This is a lovely fatty tissue which surrounds the liver. Some breadcrumbs, some lights, normally given to dogs, it shouldn't be, some liver, some onions, some heart, and some sage. Now, where I come from, this could be heresy, we take the whole of the pig's pluck, and of course, a well-plucked pig leaves nothing but the squile. Okay, work it out. You've got it in the back of the Sunday Times there, how to spell it. And we poach it, first of all, with the sage and the onion. Then we mince it when it's cooked and wrap it in the caul. Richard here doesn't. He has the whole ingredients raw, minces them raw, like I'm going to do now, with a spong in my heart. You all know what a spong is, don't you? No, I don't think you do. And you mince away for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, till finally you end up with a lovely dish of raw, minced lights, heart, liver, and stuff like that. The sage is in there, the onion's in there, the breadcrumbs are in there. You take a piece of this kell, as they call it up there, or caul, as we call it down in Somerset. You put a little dollop on. Don't be afraid to use your hands. It is lovely to play with this sort of stuff. It's a bit...
Mic check, 1, 2. Booty hole testing, 1, 2. Hold on, let me make sure audio's good. That video, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Mic check. Booty hole tested, 1, 2, 3, booty. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't give a fuck. It's never gonna get old to me. It's never gonna get old to me. That shit is always funny. It is always funny. It's always gonna be funny. And it never like fails to put a smile on my face. You need, like, this is what the internet was supposed to be for. People sometime after like 2014-15, I think people really lost the plot of how like the internet is like more than just a fucking tool to move political ideology and all this other dumb shit. It's a force meant for good, man. It's supposed to bring joy to people's lives, man. Instead of creating all this discourse that we see right now. It's me, your boy, the master bastard, the chicken nugget warlord, the ex stoner, as for right now. And yeah, man, it's me. It's your boy. I'm ready to play a little bit of Pokemon. It's been a week. It's been a couple days. We haven't streamed a bit because I've kind of been just focusing on me and my little road to recovery and just kind of normalizing everything in and around my life that I guess I just let Mary Jane kind of permeate into. And you know, I don't want to spend too much time talking about all that because I usually do that and stuff. But yeah, today's day 19 of my road to full sobriety. So basically, I'm literally like I'm like 1 day and like a few hours away from 3 weeks. Where does the time go? Where does the time go? Dog, I literally started this shit like a couple weeks ago. I just said fuck it. I finished my weed and I said I wasn't gonna buy anymore. And then I've literally stuck to that. I quit cold turkey. And usually that does not fucking work for people. That doesn't really work for people, and for a lot of other narcotics, that's not what you want to do. I chose the more difficult path because I already knew this is what I wanted. I already feel so much fucking better being sober. My mind is so much sharper, bro. I feel so much clear-headed, so much more clear-headed up here, man, and I need that because I haven't had this feeling in a long time, man, and I feel healthier. I feel like my appetite is normalizing now, and sleep and getting like sleep isn't a problem no more. I'm not tossing and turning. I feel good, man. Things are normalizing. I'm getting more hungry, but I've learned that's like your body trying to recalibrate itself after such a long fucking time of just using this thing to stimulate your appetite, even if that's not what it is that you were trying to do. I've been gaming a lot less because I've been doing other things, so I really haven't had too much time to play video games. But that's kind of what I've been relegating my nights for. I've been turning my nights into just gaming time. Like I'll do like a hour or a couple hours of like whatever game or two. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm not just wasting fucking time, precious time during the day to do it what it is that I want to do. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to manage my shit a little bit more effectively. And yeah, fucking, it's been a week. It's been a week. It's been a fucking week. I've had a couple things take place this week, man. Good and sort of weird and sort of bad, but like ultimately, like it's all for the better. It's all good. Um, I've been trying to do a better job of just taking care of things behind the scenes, bettering myself and all that good stuff. And yeah, man, I think I'm happy to report that like the tea break is pretty much almost done. But not only are we gonna accomplish the original goal, we're gonna actually extend it because I feel like that's better for me. I want to go for maybe 2 months, maybe 6 weeks. 6 weeks to 2 months, and then at 2 months, depending on how I feel, I might make it 3 or 4. That's kind of where my head is at right now, and I think that's a good idea, and I think I should probably do that. I'm not missing out on anything, man. Weed is weed. Weed's not going anywhere. And besides, like the fuck, like it's just fucking weed. Like I don't really need it as much as I did before. I just kind of thought that I did, and I really like what I'm becoming. I like how I feel, and I want to keep this going. And I don't necessarily think getting high is worth it in the long run. I feel like the clairvoyant feeling in my mind, the fluidity of things, the rapid fire response and thoughts. It's all coming back to me, and I fucking need that in my life, bro. That shit. I don't want to. I don't want to bog down the mind too much. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what it was doing after a while. And you guys already know how I feel about all that stuff. So instead of just me ranting about how good sobriety is, because I mean most people already fucking know, it's more so me, right? Let me. How do you stream again? I forgot how to stream. There was a bunch of fucking updates in OBS 2 and Streamlabs or whatever the fuck, Stream Elements. Fucking made some of my settings all topsy-turvy, so I had to spend a little bit of time getting that back to normal, so forgive me. Forgive me on that front. Let me see. I think this is good too. Alright, cool. So I think we can start now. Let me go ahead and open the ROM. The Celebi thing did not work. That was real gay. That was real fucking whack. I am still pretty salty about that. I'm still kind of upset about that. But what can you do? What can you do? Is it me or the shit sounds like it's underwater? Alright, that shit sounds retarded. Do I need a reboot? That. Hold on. Things happen. And sometimes you need a reboot. Let me see. Should be good now. There was one thing that I did forget to do. I won't be surprised if I have to restart my computer. Yeah, that motherfucker sounds like he's underwater. Let me. Damn, I knew I always forget some shit, man. I think that's probably what I need to do. So let me go ahead and. Yeah, because I don't want to spend too much time fiddling with this. I'm pretty sure that's what I need to do. So. I think that's exactly what I had to do.